And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates going up against the Cincinnati Reds. John Shelby and Chris Singleton on the call. Here we go, Chris. It's another edition of September baseball between division rivals. So we should be in for a good one.
No doubt about it, Boog. Both of these clubs have the same goal in mind, and it's simply this: reach the postseason. They know each other really well at this point of the year, so there are no big surprises. Just go out and compete like crazy, execute one play at a time, and focus on clean baseball. That's all you can do this time of the year, and it's the most important thing to do.
Just about set to go now. And on the hill, Brandon Williamson. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, you can see his whip is a little above the league average. Not bad, but I think in this one, he's going to need to control that a little bit better. Try to limit hitters from getting on base. Stay in that windup instead of the stretch. And when he does allow base runners, be able to throw a pitch. He's going to get a swing and miss. Get out of the...
Could be extra bases. Around first, heading for two. The throw in. The throw is offline. He's got a leadoff double.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Here's the left fielder, Connor Joe. Out to short, De La Cruz. Throws across the diamond. One out in the top of the first. We take a check of the Pirates lineup put together by manager Derek Shelton. And a key piece, a guy having a big season for them, Jack Sawinski.
Oh, Boog, he's got great power just to every section of the ballpark, man. I love watching guys like this who can give it a ride to the opposite field or go dead center. I mean, that's really hitting. When you can hit and drive the ball up the middle other way, look out. Keep an eye out on this guy when he digs in. I wouldn't be surprised to see him launch one in this game.
Liover Peguero in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's down. One hops off the wall. And they'll score first. It's 1-0. And into second with one away. That's a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Everything was mechanically sound with that swing right there. I mean, that's pretty much what you're wanting to replicate with every rep you take. You want good balance, barrel directly to the baseball, and good long extension after contact out in front of home plate. Man, there are a lot of doubles in a swing like that.
Here's O'Neal Cruz. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
No, Boog, I know it's obvious, but you just can't miss Cruz when he's on the field. I've never seen a player like him. I mean, he's 6'7", weighs 220 pounds, and is the tallest shortstop in the history of Major League Baseball.
Next pitch inside, and it's 2-0.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Man at second. And another ball. And he walked him on 4 pitches.
Well, this came apart right there. A 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
So first and second with one gone. Jack Sawinski, the next Pirate to hit.
At this point, the clean inning is over. Got to settle in, focus on the hitter, and get out of it with minimal damage.
Peguero over at second. Cruz over at first with one away. That one drifts inside.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Next offering is down low. and misses. It's a strikeout.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
Two outs. That one missed. Missed with a changeup. And a count 2-1.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 3. Marco Gonzalez hitting on deck circle. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Traffic on the bases with one already in, and we're just getting started here in the top of the first. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Base is full, 2 gone. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Marco Gonzalez. On the ground to the left. Has some trouble with it, and no throw for some reason as he reaches first, and on the play a run will come in to score. So 2 down. Johan Oviedo, the next Pirate to hit.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
First pitch just misses.
Listen, you got to attack him just like you would any other hitter right here. Now, you can't let up just because you think it's a pitcher at the plate. If he gets a bloop single, 2 runs come around to score. You can't have that.
At the belt and fires. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Steer makes a nice running catch. 2 runs in the inning, but they strand 3. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Pirates 2. The Reds coming up. Back here in Cincinnati. And on the mound now, Johan Oviedo. What do you have on him, Singy?
Well, he's putting together a really nice season on the mound. ERA in the low 3s. Very respectable when you consider guys are looking to do damage. They're not trying to just walk and hit singles. They're trying to hit homers and draw walks and score runs. So when you have a guy that can limit the other team from scoring more than a few runs, that's really tough to beat game in and game out.
Ellie De La Cruz leading things off and takes a strike. That's down and in. And he chases a high fastball there.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Just missing there. And the count is even 2-2.
It's a good take.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Oh, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
Liner, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And he's in there. It's a first inning double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
One down. Now it's going to be Spencer Steer. 2 hits in the game last night. There's a swing and a drive. Joe ranging back. Gone. He'll circle the bases, and it ties it up. It's 2-2. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. One down, base is empty. Not close with that one, and that's ball one. A little out front there as he swings through it.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
That's inside. It's 2-2. Wouldn't chase that time. One out, base is empty. Three-two now. And down on strikes he goes. 2 out.
This guy will throw any pitch at any count. 3-2. He goes off speed. Gets the out.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the second baseman, Matt McClain. Edge of the zone for a strike. 0-1. Two outs, base is empty. Up and in, and it's 1-1.
1-1.
Two down, nobody on. Foul ball. Here's a 1-2. And another ball. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in the second game of the series. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Struck him out looking. Cincinnati plates a pair on this homer. And we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. You're dialed into the show. Back here at Great American Ballpark, and here is Paul Skeens.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
The pitch. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. And there's a foul ball. Hit in the air, center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away. So the lineup flips over. Stone Garrett, the next Pirate to hit. Doubled in his first AB.
He gave up a couple of runs in the first. His offense picked him up. It's time for him to settle in now and throw up some zeros on that scoreboard.
Swing and a miss. And that's strike one. Garrett hitting leadoff in today's game. And they traded for him earlier this year. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two. Darryl Parker assigned to umpiring duty behind home plate.
And Boog, with DP, it's sort of a coin flip on those borderline corner pitches. Doesn't really favor one side of the plate more than the other. Sometimes you'll get a little extra the plate, and sometimes you won't. It does seem like he evens it out over the course of a game, though. He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Brings it in. 2 away now. Two outs, base is empty. Connor Joe, the next Pirate to hit. 0 for 1 so far. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. The lefty fires. Next pitch in for a strike. And the count 1-2.
This guy at the dish excels in 2-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Tied up here in the early going. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. We head to the bottom of the second. Now batting Jeimer Candelario.
Third baseman, Jeimer Candelario.
Oviedo back to work. That misses the zone. Ball 1. Wouldn't chase that time. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. The wind of the pitch. And another ball. And that is in for a strike. 3-2 now. Righty delivers. To the right side. Gonzalez. And he takes it himself for the out.
And he looked a little tentative on that swing. Almost like he didn't get pitch recognition. And tried to slow his bat down just to make contact. I'd rather see a guy swing through it instead of making weak contact and putting it in play. Have another pitch where maybe he can drive out of the ballpark.
Tyler Stevenson stands in now and watches strike 1. That one hammered but pulled foul. And a pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Good job to fight that one off. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Here's the first baseman, Christian Encarnacion Strand. That's in for a strike. Two outs. Pitch misses there, and now it's even 1-1. And that's outside. Fouls one off. 2-2. Two down, nobody on. And that's a little bit high.
Really good two-strike pitch right there. Surprised he was able to spit on that thing.
Got him looking. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Nobody left for Cincinnati. Score remains 2-2. And we're back. Top half of the third inning. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Liover Peguero. Williamson back to work. Off the mark there. And it's 1-0. Pitch. And another ball.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
And a 2-1 on the way. Ground ball right side. Oh, great stop. Nicely done for the out.
Look at the big guy getting down and dirty, robbing what probably would have been a double if it gets by him. We'd love to see that because most times it's the shortstop or second baseman, but he wants to get in the mix a little bit as well.
O'Neal Cruz, the next Pirate to hit. That one fouled off.
Well, here's a deal not everyone remembers. Cruz was actually signed by the Dodgers in 2015, but Los Angeles dealt him to Pittsburgh in 2017 for Tony Watson. That's a rare trade the Dodgers just might regret.
The shortstop takes the ball.
And that's a pitch early in this game. He needs called for a strike. Struggling with command issues. He's got to get a little help from the umpire.
And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss. And that's a little high. And he hits a ground ball right side. Encarnacion Strand takes it himself. 2 up, 2 down. Up next for the Pirates, Jack Sawinski. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Outside low, and that's ball 1. Ground ball right side. Throws to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. So they go quietly there. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. We are tied 2-2. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Brandon Williamson. And he deals. Now this is in the air down the line. Garrett on his way over. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Ellie De La Cruz, the next to hit for the Reds. Struck out swinging his first time. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Ball 1, no strikes.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
1-1.
A wind to kick the pitch. popped up. Settles under this one. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Number 30.
In now for the Reds, Will Benson. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. Bounce to the right. Aguero to first, and that is that. Reds go down quietly, and this game is still tied at 2-2. Back here in Cincinnati as we go to the top of the 4th. At the plate for Pittsburgh, number 19. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. The wind of the pitch. And delivers outside.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
That one misses. And it's 3-0. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely. And I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
Go ahead, run on base. Marco Gonzalez, the next Pirate to hit. Reached on an infield single his first time. Bounced, and that got the pitcher. And they get the out after the ricochet. And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on his knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
Digging in, Johan Oviedo. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Man at second. In the air, right field. Nabs it. Runner tags at second. And he's up to third safely with 2 gone.
Now batting, the catcher,
So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Paul Skeens. He's 0 for 1. Ball 1 there.
Ball 1, no strike.
Two outs.
Nope, that's the ball.
Well, out there on the mound, he's got to go right after this hitter, because you don't want to turn this lineup over. This is the guy that you've got to get that final out, get out of this inning.
And a pitch. Right through there for a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. And that one is lifted in the air. And that's the 3rd out. Pirates lead 1. On to the bottom of the 4th. This game's tied 2-2. Here at Great American Ballpark, John Shabby and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Spencer Steer. And here it comes. Up and in, ball 1. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Well, these Reds doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Kicks and deals. Swings through it for the K. Pulled the string on the changeup.
He was able to execute the perfect pitch for that situation. Had been pounding him with fastballs, and then all of a sudden pulls out the changeup and has good enough command to make it competitive. Tell you what, varying speeds like that to a hitter can be really, really effective. And right there, you can tell that hitter was just overmatched.
Hernandez batting for the second time, and that's strike one. Base is empty, one away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Fall off foul. Oh, and 2 now. That's inside.
2 strikes.
Wouldn't chase that time. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
So digging in, Matt McClain. Struck out looking at his first at bat. Right side. And it drops in. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Third baseman.
Down to third baseman, Jeimer Candelario. Foul ball there. And the righty deals. Swings through that one for strike 2.
0-2.
And that's downstairs and outside.
Tough to take a 2-strike changeup that just missed. They get frozen.
1-2 now. Up the middle. They get the force. That's the inning. Reds leave 1 through 4. We're deadlocked at 2 apiece. New inning getting started, and now the Pirates leadoff man, Stone Garrett. The wind and the pitch. Just missed.
You know, these Pirates looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They do have 2 hits with runners in scoring position, so they've delivered in those moments a couple of times, but for the most part, they're leaving a lot of food on their plate.
Hit hard, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Go ahead run on base. Up next for the Pirates, Connor Joe. First offering, and it just misses. The pitch. Runner takes off. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Makes the grab, 1 down.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
Liover Peguero getting ready to hit. 1 for 2 with an RBI double back in the first. Peguero measures 6 feet even, 220 pounds, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. And that one is inside. Here's a 1-1. And it's strike 2.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
Trying to keep this a 2-2 game, and we're at the top of the 5th. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Now here is O'Neal Cruz.
So clutch, you could argue that he's been this team's MVP this year.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. And that one just missed off the outside edge.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Left-hand hitter waits. Looked like it was a little bit up. Jack Sawinski would be next. Big bat with a potentially huge opportunity. And a 3-0 finds the zone. Garrett leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And he walked him.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
At the plate for Pittsburgh, Jack Sawinski. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
Just missed. And that one fouled off. All tied up here in the second game of the series. Pitch misses. 2-2.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
We head to the bottom of the 5th, and now the catcher comes up to him, Tyler Stevenson. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers.
1-0.
That misses the zone. And that's ball 1.
Well, these Reds, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. Strikeouts are a little easier to stomach in baseball today, but even by those standards, they're going down way too often, and I think they're having a hard time getting any momentum going as a result.
And there's a base hit to right field. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Christian Encarnacion Strand. Went down on strikes his first time through. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back singles. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
So a pinch hitter in the pitcher spot. Jonathan India. Good opportunity for him. First and second with nobody out. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. First and second, no outs. Last half of inning number 5. And that one fouled off. Kicks and fires. Foul ball, still 0-2. Right-hander kicks, deals. On the ground, 2 ball. There's 1, and that's 2.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Back to the top of the lineup, Ellie De La Cruz, the next to hit for the Reds. And there's the strike.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Stevenson on third with 2 out. Fouled off. He was late. Pitch misses there, and that is ball 1.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
1-2 now. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Huge strikeout there. So 1 left for Cincinnati through 5, all even at 2-2. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Nick Martinez.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
Here's the third baseman. And the pitch. Trying to bunt his way on. And foul ball. That misses. And the count is 1-1. Action in the pen down there. Buck Farmer loosening up for manager David Bell. Sims getting cranked up as well. Good eye in that spot. Next offering is in for a strike. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He swung over top of the curveball.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
And the batter now, Marco Gonzalez. And there's a foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top half of the 6th. The other way. They got it for out number 2.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Oviedo in the box again, takes a strike. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just going to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
And the right-hander deals. Battling here as he fouls it away. Two down, nobody on.
That's a ball.
And another ball. And that just misses. Righty to the plate. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Nothing doing here this half. 2-3-4 due up in the home half of the 6th. We are tied 2-2. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the right fielder, Will Benson. Oviedo back to work. Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul.
Oh, it's a really good pass of the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. He's got to find a way. Just let it travel a hair more.
The 1-1. And he grounds one to the right side. And he handles it himself for the out. Next for Cincinnati, Spencer Steer. He's already homered in this game. There's the strike. Pitch is in there. 0-2. All tied up here in the bottom of the 6th. Sets him down looking. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. Chris, third time through the order and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today. Economical with the pitch count.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Hitting better against right-handers this year, so some reverse splits there.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. Kind of shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
The 1-0. And a good eye there.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. On the corner for a strike. Got him swinging. Reds down in order. 6 innings behind us. All square at 2-2. Top of inning number 7. Now Paul Steens. The pitch. Just missed. And another ball. Down the line. Benson on the run towards the line. Can't get there. This one lands foul. The wind of the pitch. That misses. And that's ball 3. Swing and a line drive curling foul down the right side. Three and 2 now. And a foul ball. He stays alive. On the ground to third. Candelario. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
So the Pirates batting order turns over. Stone Garrett will hit next. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. The pitch. And a swing and a miss. And there's 2 down.
That cutter right there had just enough movement on it to get the swing and miss. It wasn't a great location by any means. That's typically a spot that hitters can handle. So I'd say he fooled him with just enough of that late action.
Now the left fielder, Connor Joe. Just missed. Two outs. Just missed. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. And a pitch. And that's down and away. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And that extends the inning.
Everything came together for him. Nice swing to drive that pitch up the middle. Could have easily been out in front on the off speed and pulled off of it, but he was looking to use the big part of the field, and he executed his plan perfectly.
Now a chance for Liover Peguero. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Two gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. That pitch is downstairs.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
Next one misses, and it's 2-1. On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. We're back, set for the last half of the seventh. In now for the Reds, Matt McClain. The pitch. And that's off the inside edge. 1-0. Fastball for a strike.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Not even close there. 2-1. And there's a ball.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
3-1 now. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. That one drilled left field. Hauls it in for the out.
Good piece of hitting right there. Nice hard line drive to the outfield. You're trying to get on base, represent that go-ahead run. Can't hang your head on that at all.
And now it's switch hitting third baseman Jeimer Candelario. Swings through that one for strike one.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes. It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
One down, base is empty. Didn't chase that time. Comes at 2-2. Lined in the left center, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's into second base with one away as the go-ahead run.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. It's even better when it gets you extra bases. Gotta love looking in at your dugout and seeing your teammates fired up. Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Johan Oviedo departs, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break. So they turn things over to the righty, Roansy Contreras.
And he's been racking up strikeouts at a high rate this year, typically at least one an inning, so he'll be tough to get to.
One out, runner at second. Tyler Stevenson digs in now. 1 for 2. First pitch, and he just misses. Man at second. Now 1-1.
1-1.
Righty delivers. And a count 1-2. With the go-ahead run standing at second here, the bottom of the 7th. And that's a base hit headed for the plate. He will score, and they take the lead. 3-2.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Could have let that pitch get a little deeper into the zone and tried to go the other way with it. Got it off the end a little bit, but found a hole up the middle.
One down, runner at first. Christian Encarnacion Strand, the next to hit. And takes low for ball one. Stevenson leads off first with one away. Just missed.
Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, you're going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Hauls it in, 2 away.
No, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, T.J. Friedel.
Pretty surprised they're going with a pitcher off the bench here, Boog. I mean, they must be trying to save what they have left in terms of position players for later or something.
That one finds the zone. Strike one. Here comes a pitch.
1-1.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
And he deals.
That's ball 2.
One run across in the frame so far here in the second game of the series. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Not shortstop.
Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
De La Cruz stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Two outs, a couple of base runners at first and second. Next offering is in for a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. Two on, 2 outs. And down on strikes. Good job at damage control right there. They get a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Reds 3 and the Pirates 2. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th, Alexis Diaz.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
Well, 1-run game. O'Neal Cruz now at the plate. The pitch. Fought off foul. Outside low, and it's 1-1. Movement in the bullpen. Sam Moll, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Looking to get the tying run on base. And a count 1-2. And a pitch. That one the other way. Tosses across to first. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Sawinski at the plate and takes high there. Holding on to a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. And that one missing low. Laced into left, and this one could be extra. Mendez quickly throws it in as the tying run is forced to stop at second.
All over that one right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. A chance now to even the score and maybe extend this game.
1 out, runner at second. Now the third baseman, a strikeout and a walk. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
So the tying run at second.
Nope, that's the ball.
Fly ball down the line. And it falls into third now. So runners at the corners and 1 out. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Brian Reynolds. He comes to the plate in a huge spot in this one. Christian Pache coming into the game now as the injury replacement.
Number 19, Christian Pache.
On the outside corner, 0-1. Swings through that.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
Two on, 1 out. That one not close. And a count 1-2. Right-handed reliever. Strike 3, got him swinging. And 2 away now.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But you know what happens.
Pinch hitter coming on now in the pitcher spot, Andrew McCutchen.
Oh, great spot. He's looking to come through with that go-ahead run on base.
First pitch misses. 2 outs. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Squeezes it, and that's the 3rd out. Pirates strand a couple. They're down 3-2. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Colin Holderman.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Now into the game, Endy Rodriguez. He takes over as the new first baseman. Here's Christian Pache. Entered the game on defense, so this is his first trip to the plate in this one. And here it comes. And a good eye there.
Counts 1-0.
Next pitch is outside. Right through there for a strike. That clips the corner. Outside low, and the count's full. Hit in the air, left field. Joe makes the grab, 1 down.
Now batting, center fielder, Spencer.
So up next, Spencer Steer. He's already homered here in this one. That's in there. 0-1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Dowry Moretta loosening up in case he's called upon by Derek Shelton. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Just missed. Kicks and deals. And another ball.
Now you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
There's a strike. At the belt and fires. And they'll do it again. To right, and that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Teoscar Hernandez will hit next. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Missed inside with the curve. Here's a 1-1. And a swing and a miss.
It's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
And a pitch. That one missed.
2-2 count.
On the ground to first. Sneaks through, base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, one out.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Pirates with a new arm on the mound, Dauri Moreta.
Well, I got to think he probably has a little extra in the tank facing his former team, and there's not a player in the league that doesn't get a little extra motivation when he plays against his old squad.
So digging in, Matt McClain, 1 for 3. And a foul ball.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Righty to the plate. Steer on second. Hernandez at first. One gone. And ball one.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. 2 down.
The batter, the third baseman,
Jeimer Candelario, the next to hit for the Reds. Way high with that one. Ball one.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
Two on, 2 outs. Wouldn't chase that time. And the pitch. That one misses. And now 3-0. Tyler Stevenson waiting for a turn at the plate. There's a strike. And the righty deals. Swing and a miss. Counts full, 3-2.
3-2.
Got him. That ends the inning as they squander a chance to pick up some insurance. Reds strand a couple, but they're up 3-2. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Sam Moll.
50th time he's come into a game this year. He's been relied on out of the pen quite a bit.
So now a pinch hitter, Henry Davis.
Well, last chance for him here, hoping he can be a catalyst for some type of ninth inning comeback.
First offering, and it just misses. And now the lefty just off the inside edge.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Good hitters count the 2-0. And fouled off. To the right side. Throws to first in time. 1 up, 1 down.
That's why you hug the lines on the corners late in the ball game like this. Positioned perfectly.
So the batting order turns over. And now the right fielder, Stone Garrett.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Little chopper rolls foul.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit. Just not able to square it up.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field. Way back there. See you later. And that should quiet this home crowd. His 11th of the year, and we are tied. It's 3-3.
That's a clutch hit in a big moment. You can't ask for a better time to get a swing like that. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
And now, Connor Joe. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1. One out, base is empty, and a run in here at the top of the ninth. And now the count is even. Action in the pen down there. Buck Farmer appears to be getting loose. The 1-1. And that skips in the dirt. Just missed.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And he deals. Hit on the ground to Candelario. Zips it across. That's out number 2.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Liover Peguero getting ready to hit. That one catches the zone. Strike one. And that's in the dirt. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And right back to the mound. The throw to first, and the inning is over. Cannonball coming. We're tied now with 3 apiece. Staying in the game on defense, Henry Davis. He takes over behind the plate to do the catching after entering the game as a pinch hitter. And here's the catcher, Tyler Stevenson.
The catcher, Tyler Stevenson.
Moretta back to work. Late swing, fouled off. The pitch. There's the strike. Activity in Pittsburgh's bullpen. James Karinchak loosening up in case he's called upon by Derek Shelton. And the 0-2. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. One and 2 here. Now a fly ball to right center. Sawinski grabs it on the run.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
And now the first baseman, Christian Encarnacion Strand. That one misses. Ball one. And the right-hander deals. Swing and a pop-up. Makes the grab for the second out.
The pitcher, number 50.
Cincinnati making a move for a pinch hitter. Michael A. Taylor.
And he's got a little pop in his bat, Boo. Don't sleep on him. He's hit some home runs in the past.
And the first pitch misses for ball one. Out in front and foul to the left side. Trying to send this to extra innings. That's a little bit low. Fastball for a strike. All tied up. We're in the last half of the ninth inning. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Just misses with that one. Ellie De La Cruz on deck for Cincinnati. Payoff pitch. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. That's the third out, and we'll play extra innings in this one. Nothing across here this half. 10th inning coming up. All tied up at 3 apiece. We're back in a new arm on the mound as we start extras. Lucas Sims. He has a great slider with tons of movement. So here's the cleanup hitter, O'Neal Cruz.
Now this guy, a player that if he gets on base has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
The pitch just missed.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so that's a good take by him.
Swing and a miss.
1-1.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
That one missing inside. And another ball. Jack Sawinski next to bat for the Bucks. Left-hand batter waits. And that's too high, ball 4.
Got a good day for the on-base percentage right there. Walk number 3, and the free bags keep on coming. You down with OBP, Boo?
No outs. Runner at first. And now the center fielder, Jack Sawinski. That one finds the zone. And it's 0-1. Movement in the bullpen. Buck Farmer getting loose out there. The pitch. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stand on the double play right here.
Got him. Now 1 away.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Here's the third baseman. That's in there. That's strike 1. Move to first. Cruz dives back in safely. Yo, 1. That's through there for a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed or away.
And downstairs.
Going to lay off that pitch down.
1 away. Tie game. Go ahead run stands at first. Inside, just missed.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Kicks and fires. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Line drive. That's a fair ball inside third. Coming home. Throws to second. Not going to get him. He's in there. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
One down. Andy Rodriguez, the next Pirate to hit. Taking his first at bat here in extra innings after coming in on defense. Ball 1 low. Man at second. Outside.
No strike.
Next offering upstairs. And there's the automatic. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score, and they lead by 2.
Picks himself up an RBI. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing.
Buck Farmer takes over on the mound.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Pitch hitter coming on. Jake Fraley. Runner on first with 1 down for him. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1. The pitch. Swung on, belted. That's back. And out of here. Third home run of the season, and they add a couple more. It's 7-3.
already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. It's so tough to come in as a pinch hitter and have success. I mean, you really have to keep yourself locked into the game and ready at any time. So it's always impressive to me when someone jumps in there and hits it out. It's a huge lift for your ball club as well.
So 1 out, nobody on. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Henry Davis. Just missed. Four runs already in the frame, and here in extra innings. Next offering is fouled back. The 1-1. And that skips in the dirt. That one ripped. Steer ranging back. Just shy of the wall.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Stone Garrett. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1.
And that's a strike.
0-2 is the count.
2 outs. That one down the line, and he picks it up and he'll put it in his pocket. Pitch misses. Now 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Inning over, although plenty of damage done. So it's 4 runs for him on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and no one left on. Last chance to even things up. We head to the bottom of inning number 10. It's the Pirates. The Reds 3. Back here in extras, and a new pitcher on the mound in the bottom half of the inning. James Karinchak.
Big swing and miss stuff right here, Boog. Averaging more than 1 strikeout per inning this season. So far, he's been pretty electric.
So back to the top of the Reds lineup. And now the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. And a pitch. The shortstop takes the ball. The pitch.
Ball 2. 2-0.
There's a swing and a miss.
2-1.
Next offering in there for a strike. 2-2 now.
2 strikes.
And a pitch. On the ground. And that's just foul. And here it comes. Liner to second and picked on the hop. Aguero throws to first. And they get the leadoff man in the 10th. Now the number 2 hitter, Christian Pache. Fly to left his first time. And it's fouled away. Righty delivers. That one way outside, and it's a ball and a strike. That's down and in. Right-handed reliever. Wouldn't chase that time. Right-hander kicks, deals. And that one is lifted in the air. Garrett under it. And there's two down.
Now batting, the center fielder.
So it's their last chance in this one. Spencer Steer, the next to hit for the Reds. That one finds the zone. 0-1. They're down to their final strike.
On the mound, you take a note. You see the hitter's willingness to chase that pitch upstairs, get deeper in the count, try to climb the ladder.
Karinchak is just one strike away. And that one missing low.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Two down, nobody on. And we're in the last half of the 10th. And that's downstairs and outside. Outside low. And it's 3-2. Teoscar Hernandez up next for the Reds. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Players start hitting up and down the lineup. You never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
7-3 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Here now is our final line score tonight. For the victorious Pirates, 7 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Reds, 3 runs on 10 hits, no errors. They left 6 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 18 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Great American Ballpark, 42,319. The Reds thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely.